We continue our presentation on the state of petrochemical industry in the Middle East and North Africa region. This segment, which is the third segment, focuses on the state of petrochemicals and the growth of petrochemical industry in this region. The region has seen spectacular growth in petrochemical industry over the past 30 years. Industry has established large and profitable petrochemical operations based mostly on ethane gas associated with crude oil production and technology from global chemical companies. The industry has expanded to a total capacity of over 150 million tons, including 20% of the world's ethylene production. This expansion has made an important contribution to regions' economies, diversifying them from dependence solely on oil production. This chart shows cumulative capacity growth in petrochemicals and compares Middle East in this blue color with the production in the developed countries, US, Japan, and Europe in red and pink color, and the green color production in China and Southeast Asia. And as you see here, MENA region currently produces about 20% of the world's basic petrochemicals, according to CMAI statistics. MENA capacity for top petrochemicals are shown in this chart. A wide range of products like ethylene, methanol, urea, ethylene glycols, high density and low density polyethylene, ethylene oxide, alkyl benzene, propylene are produced in this area. Major production sites are in Saudi Arabia and Iran, although there are production sites also in Kuwait and UAE and Qatar in recent years. Ethylene capacity in MENA region has doubled between 2006 and 2011, as you see here. Capacity in million metric tons went from about 12 million metric tons in 2006 to over 30 million metric tons in 2016. Advantage of petrochemical industries in the MENA region includes low-cost feedstock, resulting in substantial competitive advantage over Western and Asian companies. Ideal strategic location in the Persian Gulf, midway between the Americas and Far East. Connection to major oil and gas fields through an intra-country pipeline infrastructure and well-planned industrial logistics infrastructures in terms of roads, sewage, airports, and telecommunication networks. MENA's share of global ethylene production will grow from will account for 22% of total global production by 2020. These are ethylene capacity expansions that are planned between 2014 to 2020 in UAE, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Kuwait. And production capacities are above 500,000 metric tons. A brief on petrochemical industry in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the region's largest petrochemical producer with an annual capacity of over 86 million tons. And currently there are 14 listed companies, including SABIC, Saudi Kayan, National Petrochemicals, and others. SABIC is the largest petrochemical company in Saudi Arabia. It was established in 1976 and currently accounts for over 55% of Saudi Arabia's petrochemical capacity. This company has been diversifying for several years, and upcoming downstream projects include elastomer production by SABIC and ExxonMobil, polyurethane production, polycarbonate, and ethylene glycols and polyethylene plants. Brief on petrochemical industry in Iran. Major investments have been made during the past 50 years in production of chemicals, fertilizers, olefin, aromatics, and polymers in Iran. World-class petrochemical complexes in the Persian Gulf during 90s and 2000, including Mashhad, Pars Asaliya, and other cities. Total capacity of 60 million ton was estimated for 2014, with additional 20 million tons planned for future. Petrochemical industry in Iran accounts for 2% of GDP and over 50% of industrial exports. Major exports include high density and low density polyethylene, methanol, benzene, ammonia, PVC, ethylene, propylene, and alkyl benzene. Iran has tripled ethylene capacity in 5 years from 2 to 6 million metric tons, and Iran is a key player in supplying world methanol demand with 5 million ton per year capacity, also a major production site for urea. Here is this chart shows methanol production in Iran and its growth since 2001. And in 2002, it reached near 4,500, 4.5 million metric tons. Ethylene capacity growth in Iran is shown from 2001 to 2010. There's several production sites in the Persian Gulf area, northwest of Iran, northeast of Iran, and currently over 5 million metric tons is the production. Ethylene capacity expansion plan for Iran, so another 20 million tons is expected to be added to capacity. Now, challenges for petrochemical industry in the MENA region. One is restricted availability of advantaged feedstock, decline in oil price and impact on profitability, constraint on skilled manpower, high capital costs, small domestic markets. So most of the products are exported. Issues associated with development of downstream industry, which is being addressed by local industry in Iran and in Saudi Arabia.